Hey everybody, Norm from Tested here at Son of Monsterpalooza 2019. Stopped by the booth of Andrew Clement here. Andrew, how you doing?
I'm good.
So you
good to
run,
see you again.
Yeah, so you run creative character engineering, and you guys do prosthetics, costume pieces, characters,
Animatronics, makeup, prosthetics, yeah, the whole. If it's an organic effect, practical organic effect, you can come to us for it.
and it's popped up in a lot of shows that people might have seen recently. Can you talk about some of the shows you've worked on recently?
We've really delved into super suits a lot recently, and we've done a lot of this show. We started with Black Lightning, and we moved on to Titans, and then we moved on to Doom Patrol, The Boys, Stargirl, and in the past 2 years we've done over 150 super suits. So it's been incredible. It's been quite a ride. Prior to that, and concurrently, we do a lot of the makeup shows. We did both Deadpools. We've done just a tremendous amount of prosthetic work over the years.
And you have a great sampling of some of that stuff here, from things like the Cable effect from
right.
Cable, and also Deadpool's face, to things like Titans, the Hawk and Dove, cows. You said over 100 different costumes. Everyone is different.
Everyone is different, and when you think that our usual delivery is 2 hero and 1 stunt, that's 3 costumes per character. And if you add all the characters together on the shows, it's quite a bit of work.
And it's working alongside, with every show, a costume designer, their in-house design team,
Exactly.
and using what type of fabrication techniques?
We use everything. We use a lot of 3D printing, we use a lot of ZBrush, we use traditional sculpting, patterning, all sorts of things. We're trying to get as much digital going as we possibly can, because we always start from these actor scans that we're starting to do in-house now. And we just want to really find ways to make everything very cohesive, very easy to build, very rapid to build. We've also just got a 7-axis robot that we've started carving out shapes on, just so we can reduce the amount of time that it takes from the actor scan to us getting an actual positive of the actor in foam that we can actually begin working on.
And even though there's a lot of that digital prototyping, even fabrication, it still all goes through the hand painting and the airbrushing and the finishing work for some crazy effects, like you have the A-Train costume here, and all that sculpted blood effect. It's all hand done.
It's got to be, yeah. I mean, when you're in the computer, you think you've got an idea of how something is going to look, but it really, until you've got it in your hands, you can't actually know. It's just such a different thing. Bringing something into the real world is really where the work begins.
Well, here at Monsterpalooza, you're not only showing off, you're working on a project. What's this character from?
This is for an upcoming show called Travel Time, and it's one of the few shows that I'm actually able to talk about while we're making it. And it's going to be great because I'm actually going to share on social media how we're going about it. And I'm trying to use as many new techniques as I possibly can to both make it fun for myself and for people looking at it, but also to get the project done really quickly and economically.
So I see there are some digitally printed parts, right, for the eyes, but then you're doing the hand sculpting or refining a sculpt for the face. Is it going to eventually be a puppet or a mask?
It will be a puppet, but it's also interesting how I arrived at this, because the entire thing began as a ZBrush sculpture, but then we put this onto our 7-axis robot, and we actually carved this clay out on the robot, and now I'm just cleaning it up and detailing it from there. So it's just another way of getting to an end result a lot quicker.
So all those primary forms and then refinements, and actually allows artists, if you want to have multiple artists do different takes on something, it's a lot faster that way too.
Exactly. I was able to iterate the different designs in the computer to get approval from the director, and then I don't have to chance that whatever a sculptor does is going to kind of look like it. I know that this is exactly going to be what it is. But then we can actually evaluate it in the real world, and we can put finer skin detail in than we could ever get in a print, or we could just do all kinds of things in this that we wouldn't be able to do if it were just a 3D printer.
Does this then go back to a digitization process where you're scanning it?
No, we're just going to mold directly off of this and make our parts. So
very, very cool. Can't wait to see this come alive as a puppet.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, puppets are really in these days.
I love them. I love them.
Awesome. Any other projects you want to talk about?
Well, we're doing all of these super suits, and everything's going into season 2 and season 3, and hopefully season 4 of all kinds of things. So, hopefully we'll keep riding this train as long as people are interested in superheroes.
Absolutely. I don't think people are going to tire of them anytime soon. Yeah, and thank you for all the great work and bringing this stuff here at Monsterpalooza.
Thanks for stopping and talking. I appreciate it.
It's good seeing you.
Good seeing you again.
Hey everybody, Norm from Tested here at one of my favorite events of the year. This is Son of Monster Palooza in Burbank, California. And companies like Immortal Masks bring some awesome products, well, like these wearable silicone masks. They have incredible creatures. And we got to go behind the scenes with Immortal Masks, where sculptor Andrew Clement showed us the making of this mask. He sketched it out, sculpted in clay, and we documented the entire process in virtual reality for 180 VR. That's available to view now in our Tested VR app in the Oculus Store, to view in Oculus Quest and Oculus Go. And it's so cool to see this mask now in the silicone flesh when it originated from that clay. We hope you enjoy it and check it out.